She actually lost her brows when she was going through treatment. What you're taking home rather, is a 3-in-1 Brow Sculptor Duo. It's a $48 value. It's a 6-month supply of your brow. You're getting it home on 4 easy payments of $8.44. And we're actually gonna show you how to use this. But if you have brows, great, you're in business, we're gonna fill them in. If you don't have brows, don't worry, we've got you covered now, because that's what happened to Doris. She actually lost all of her brows.
She lost her brows, and so she said, I need to create a system that's going to be easy to use and give you everything that you need to get perfectly defined brows. And at least you and I have been in the makeup industry for a long time, right? And we understand that brows used to be optional, because you know what? Yeah. The technology was not there to allow you to have a natural looking brow. It was like you either had to be a professional makeup artist, or you had to walk this fine line tightrope of like, oh my gosh, okay, how am I going to get this to look natural? Not anymore. The technology has come such a long way that you can have a natural looking brow. Whether you have brows like me that are a little gappy and skippy and uneven, or maybe you have no brows at all. Maybe, you know, treatment of a disease or a medication or stress or overplucking, whatever it is has taken your brows from you, we are here to give them back. So I want you to see this actually on Ellen. I'm in the Universal. I've actually put this on before we came out to air, but I want you to see this on Ellen, because Ellen, you do such a beautiful demo of this. And Ellen, you have a scar on your brow, right? Okay, so I want you to see how Ellen can go ahead and completely even out her brows using this Archmaster. This is the easiest to use brow product that you will ever find out there.
You know what, and the angle on this is so perfect.
It's so perfect, and I do want to mention shade choice. So Ellen, you are in the Universal? The taupe. You're in the taupe. Okay, so taupe is going to be wonderful if you have red hair, blonde hair. Universal, if you're in doubt, just go to Universal.
I always use Universal. Today I'm using brunette just because I'm getting crazy.
I always use Universal as well, and then you will see our beautiful Chantal in the brunette option. But so so Ellen's used the pencil. Okay, now what she's going to do is she's going to go in with the gel. I love this brow gel, Elise. Literally 5 days out of the week, this is all I use. Okay, it's just this gel.
I have to tell you too, Doris's brow gel was the first one I ever used that I actually felt like, wow, these fibers are adhering to my hairs,
yes,
and I actually
making a difference.
Yes, they're making a difference, and when I look in the mirror, I see a thicker, fuller brow on myself, and that had never happened to me before I used this. No, never.
And this is like that product, honestly. This is like a little bit of a crazy statement to make, but yeah, you could put this on with your eyes closed and you wouldn't mess it up, right?
No, that's the thing. If you only wear the gel, like if you're just like, I have 30 seconds to get out the door, but I want to have some brows, you can just put the gel on.
You can just put the gel on and that's it. And I love what you said. This is not a clear gel. This is going to give you coverage. This is going to give you color. This is going to give you definition. But we've given this to you in a system. So let me just show you the 3 parts. We don't expect that you're going to use all of these every day. No, sometimes you can be just like me and just use the gel.
Nice to have an arsenal.
Right, everything that you need for when you do need it. First is going to be that pencil. You saw Ellen apply that. This is a cream in a pencil. So it is so plush, so luxurious. It goes on with the ease of a cream, but the staying powder of a pencil. Okay, then you've got your powder here in the middle. This is going to be your fibers. The product actually lives in the cap here, and you kind of bounce it, and that's what allows you to get the product on the sponge. Then you've got your brow gel, and Elise, you said this best. This is the only brow gel you said that you've tried that has actually given you definition, fullness, and color to your brow, right?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is my favorite one, because I feel like with this one, so I've only used the pencil just right now. That's all I've used to get my brows. But with the gel, which I'm about to use next, wait until you see the difference. I like to brush it in both directions because I like to really coat my hair with those fibers, because I have a okay shape, right? But I don't have a lot of hair, so I like to look a little thicker. I'm just gonna finish up with the pencil though, because I love the angle of this. I like to do what's called like, I think it's like the base of your brow. I like to make that a little bit stronger, a little bit thicker, a little bit darker and thicker. And I'm using the brunette today. I always use the Universal, but I just wanted to see what the brunette looked like. So kind of based on pressure here, you can see.
So I love what you're doing. If I could just point out, Elise, the shape of your brows is absolutely perfect. So you want your brows to start at that inner corner of the eye, and then you want them to end right at that outer corner. So that's how you know when you want to trace the shape. So I love what you said. You put that line right down the bottom. That's going to trace that shape of the brow.
You know, I always start with the bottom first because I feel like that makes it easier to draw the rest.
Notice how little pressure you have to apply with this. Notice how this is going to glide. And I do want to point out again with this is going to work for you whether you have brows or maybe you have no brows at all. this will work for you.
Okay,
and
my
this
favorite
makes
part.
such a difference. If you've never filled in your brows, oh my goodness. I can't wait for you to get this at home and try it.
Don't be scared. This is gonna look scary, okay?
We're all waiting with
I
bated
know,
breath.
I know. Well,
We're
honestly,
like, Elise, show us what you're doing.
the first time I did this, I was like, I'm so uncomfortable with myself right now. But I promise you, just stick with me. Okay, looks crazy, right? Now I brush them all up because I like that very groomed look. I know they're long, hang with me.
Look at how natural that looks. Oh, that's a tip I need to steal from you.
Yes, trust the process.
Look at how natural that looks.
Hang on, hang on, hang on, I know. Okay, so it still looks a little crazy. Then I take it and I just sweep them down. Boop. Ta-da. Look at that brow.
That was done in, what, a minute? Under a minute?
I mean, yeah. Like, and the thing is, like, all of a sudden it looks like I have thick brow hair. I don't.
It really does.
I
It
just
really
don't.
does.
I just don't.
Look at
Like-
how they look darker, they look thicker, they look fuller, they look everything that we could want our brows to look like. And this is your system. I don't want that to be intimidating or overwhelming to you though, because I don't use all of these every day.
No.
You're going to use them as you need them. Sometimes
just
you'll
have a
use
little
them all.
fun.
There are going to be days where you're just going to use that gel. There are going to be days when you're just going to use the pencil. But you've got everything here to have a flawless brow. I think if you don't fill your brows in, it's probably because you haven't found the right product.
Yeah, or it's been like too laborious, right? It's been
Right,
too
right,
hard.
it's been too
You can
hard.
just use the gel and call it a day.
Pamela's saying that she's never used it like this before, Elise, and your brows look awesome.
Thank you. You know what? I have to say, Pamela,
I love that.
I practiced my brows. I'm not exaggerating. Brows and the wings, I've had to practice more than anything else. But look at the difference in my brow there, and it still looks natural. It doesn't look like I have a Sharpie brow, and I've had a Sharpie brow.
No,
I know
it
I
doesn't
have.
look like that at all, Elise. And I love that you did each brow in a minute or less,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what it's all about. It's about getting you dolled up in 10 minutes or less and doing it in a way that's easy.
And you know what? I also sometimes use the powder if I'm going for a more dramatic look. Today I didn't, just like you said, Lee. Sometimes you will, sometimes you won't. $48 value there. You've got 4 easy payments of $8 and change. That's a 6-month supply of your brow right there. Now I want to remind you of the Beauty IQ Steel. This is a very, very important topic. And the reason it's an important topic